if he wins this, it will be a 3-0. It is Rain. He is 9-6 here in Pro League, but not the best PvP record, just 2-3.
Yeah, not doing too good in PvP, but he's in his 5 games, he's won 4 of them, so he's on a bit of a streak, doing well, so I would disregard that 2-3 for today.
Yeah, we definitely like to look into recent results and just recent trends here at Pro League, or just in general in StarCraft. Players, when they're on a roll, they are on a roll, and they will do so good. And now here is Zest. A giant cheer coming out for this guy, a guy who basically came out of nowhere. A Royal Roader, won the GSL, Code S.
He's been destroying a lot of people lately. And his last 5 games, he won 2 of them, but I think a lot of it has to do with him preparing for the solo leagues that he's been winning. So I wouldn't take them too seriously either. Yeah, I'm very confident that Zest could very well win this. Yeah,
he's looking so strong recently. Well, it looks like we're going to jump into our game number 3, Rain versus Zest, the PvP on Habitation Station. Let's jump into it.
SKT114.
In the top right, we have Rain.
Looking very focused. And of course, in the top left, in the red for KT Rolster, it is Zest. Probably known as the strongest player right now in Korea as a Protoss.
Definitely a fair call right there. I would have to say definitely the strongest Protoss, if not the strongest player.
Yeah.
Been winning everything he can.
He's been winning tournaments left and right, man. He just doesn't stop. He wants all of that dirty esports money.
Yeah, he's getting rich off StarCraft, guys.
He's just stuffing his pockets, man.
Yeah, man. He's going to take a bag of money home today, maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well, so far for both players, not much going on here. Just a pretty standard PvP. No proxies, of course.
Nothing too crazy. Very standard, yeah. Very standard build orders.
Yeah. Just pylons in the main base.
Pylons behind the mineral lines.
Yeah.
They like to kind of hide their gateways and hide their tech a little bit. Don't want to show too much information if you don't have to. It's always a good thing. Yeah. Never show information if you don't have to.
Yeah. And now Zest, we mentioned he was playing in the GSL Global Tournament. He actually won that in a best of 7 in the finals against Parting, which just happens to be a Protoss from SK Telecom.
How about that?
And the thing was that it went to 3-1 in favor of Parting, and then Zest won 3 in a row.
Wow.
He just turned on the jets. He's like, oh, okay, I get your style. Now I'm going to crush you.
It's amazing. That actually shows like so much about your mindset. Like if you can come back from that kind of deficit and win 3 in a row, that shows you how calm your nerves are, how experienced you are, and it shows definitely a lot about a player if you can sit down and win 3 in a row like that.
Yeah, that's what it takes to be a champion, actually. It's like you cannot win multiple championships in a row unless you have that kind of stability in your mind to just be like, okay, I have to win 3 in a row, but I got this. Let's just take it set by set. That's actually what he said in the interview himself. He's like, just set by set, take it one at a time.
Very, very smart play. And I mean, he's had so much experience too. I mean, coming from Pro League, he's been around for a very long time, playing a lot of high-pressure situations. And yeah, that's probably the best time for the experience to shine is in these kind of matches.
Yeah. Now, over here for Rain, we do see the first tech going down. He is rushing out that Stargate. He did actually get a faster cybernetics core with that faster gateways that he did put down in comparison to Zest. Zest having the extra worker there, as you guys do see. But Zest, this map isn't too big, and of course no Stalker comes out, no Mothership Core to deny the Scout. So Zest is going to go in there, he's going to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Scouting out that tech straight away. I mean, he didn't wait around for the Stargate to finish, so Rain can change it up if he wants to, but we'll have to wait and see what he does. I mean, you also do lose resources doing that, and he lets it finish. And he's going for a Phoenix.
Phoenix, huh?
Interesting. Very good at scouting.
Yeah.
It might just be like one Phoenix for a scout into something else. I mean, it will give him exactly what he needs to know against Zest. Zest going for the Twilight Council, so kind of going for the counter to Stargate.
Yeah.
Just playing it safe, playing it smart. And he's going to put down, looks like, one more gateway, two more gateway.
Yeah, 2 gateways coming out, and as the observer is showing us right now, there is a probe there in the bottom of this map, the very south.
So we might be seeing Blink Stalker off one base.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Looking that way so far. 2 gateways coming out here, and the thing about the Phoenix startup here, I mean, you could do this even with an Oracle, but you get a full scout of the base. He knows exactly what Zest is doing. He saw the Chrono Boost on the Blink. He sees the 2 extra gateways, and he knows he's in trouble for a very fast Blink timing here.
But at the same time, he puts down that Nexus.
He is extremely confident, actually, Rain, in this play. To put down a Nexus in the face of Blink Stalkers with 3 gateways.
I kind of like it, though. I mean, he is Chrono Boosting out Immortals now, so it's going to give him the tools. So as long as he can get enough like gateway units out to support the Immortals to kind of shut down this one base Blink Stalker, he should have enough to defend this this Nexus. But we'll wait and see exactly how much he can get out before Zest walks across the map.
Yeah, Zest not committing to it just yet. The Blink is about 2/3 done. He does have that hallucinate with that very quick sentry he got out here, so he's going to see everything. He sees the Robo, he sees the Immortals coming out as well, sees the Nexus as well. So he's going to start pushing across the map. He wants to punish this before that gets up, wants to deny a possible overcharge on that if it does complete.
And I think, actually, he might even just cancel the Nexus when the Stalkers get in, or maybe not. Oh, he's going to use it, Photon Overcharge with it. So he's going to play very defensive on the ramp with Immortals, Photon Overcharge it to keep the Stalkers at bay.
There it is.
Kind of just build up an army, which is, I think, a really smart way to play it.
Zest is actually going to commit to this. A couple of force fields go down. He does get the shields down on that one Immortal, but actually does not commit to it.
Wow.
Looked like he wanted to snipe one of those Immortals.
Really looking for a pick. And that could have helped him out for sure, but the way it's looking right now, Zest is getting really behind.
Yeah, he is. His Nexus is incredibly late here. He's only starting it right now.
Absolutely great build by Rain. Very defensive, very safe. 3 Immortals are going to shut this down completely.
Yeah.
There is nothing Zest can do at this point. And he's going to have to go home and just expand and wait.
Yeah, this is such a tough spot for Rain, or rather Zest, because he doesn't have that Robo. He's actually going to lose 2 sentries as well. That's just huge damage here. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. This is becoming worse and worse for Zest right now. Losing by build.
This is incredibly bad right now. He doesn't have the Immortals. He has, inferior tech right now in the mid-game. He doesn't have the Immortals. He doesn't have that Robo making those Immortals. I think he did make a Robo, but he's just making, or rather, he's not making anything right now. I'm not sure if that completed, but no Immortals coming out for him just yet.
Yeah, I mean, by the looks of it, Zest only has 3 gateways up. He's making a forge, but he has no real answer for these Immortals just yet, unless he's planning to like fight them with gateway units. And that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But at the same time, he's putting down like another proxy pylon. So he might want to try and get aggressive again on Rain, but at this point, Rain is in such a lead economically and army-wise that it's just going to fail.
Yeah. He's got the extra probes. He's got the Nexus out quicker. He has the 4 Immortals to the 0 of Zest. Zest, by the way, did not make that Robo, so he does not have any Robo units coming out here. And Zest even, trying to get ahead on the upgrades, but the upgrades are at the exact same time for both players. There's literally no advantage that Zest has right now. Rain has this game in his hands right now.
I actually do not know what Zest's plan is from here. I really don't understand. I mean, what can he go from here? It doesn't look like he can really go anything, and he hasn't really teched anywhere yet. Whether it's because he accidentally canceled the Robo Bay, I'm not sure. I mean, robotics facility, I don't know what his plan is. It seems like he's just going to be upgrading attack and making gateway units for the moment.
Yeah.
Getting charge.
It's so... From a spectator's perspective here, it's so hard to watch this game for Zest because he's behind in every aspect here, and we're watching Rain build up, power up to a giant follow-up attack here.
Yeah, he's essentially building up the... his war machine is fully operational. He's just a matter of, like, making the army and walking across the map at this point. And he's making a warp prism, and he has made a bunch more gateways, going up to 6 gate, possibly 8 gate.
Yeah.
And from here, I mean, he's just going to kind of walk across the map with Archon Immortal and warp in and push.
His charge is even going to be ahead. I feel like he doesn't even have to go for this third base. This is just like a safety move here. He's like, I'm going to put this third base up just in case.
I mean, it essentially is applying pressure to Zest. That Zest is going to have to either expand himself or make a move. And either or, it's going to fail because either Rain's going to walk across the map and crush it, or he's going to defend and crush it. And there's nothing really Zest can do about it. Anything he can do about it.
Well, we're seeing that warp prism that you mentioned go all the way across the north side of that map. The air distances on the map, on this map rather, are very, very short. So he is going to be able to get over there very, very quickly. And we'll see if this harass goes down over here. But actually, a hallucinated Phoenix is going to spot this, so Zest should be ready.
Shuts it down.
Yeah.
Sees it, but at the same time,
warp prism's like, what? What?
It's like, oh, well, you're fake. I'll just wait until you disappear, then I'll drop.
Yeah. I feel like we could see either the Warp Prism join up with the Army of Rain here, or just go for two-pronged harass.
It'd honestly probably be the best if he joined up and just made a big pressure, a big attack.
I agree. I think that's what he's going to do also. He's bringing the Warp Prism now down towards his army, and he just has the bigger army supply. He's been ahead for so long. He has so many Immortals as well. Yeah, it's 5 Immortals to 0.
It looks like he's going for one last ditch effort.
Well, great time warps go down onto the entire army of Rain, but also onto the entire army of Zest. More units warp in here for Rain, and it looks like this is just going to be an overwhelming victory here for Rain. The GG comes out. Zest actually goes down, and SK Telecom against KT in the rivalry of the Telecoms is going to take it in a clean sweep, 3-0.
What an amazing 3 games by SKT. You know, they're in form. They practice hard, no doubt.
I'm telling you, man, I'm getting chills ever since the beginning of round 3 when I guess I could say since the beginning, or the end rather, of round 2 where they did not make it into playoffs. Something turned on in that team. Someone lit a fire under their butt, and they are
out the whip, man.
Someone did. They are practicing more than any other team that I've ever seen right now, and they are absolutely dominating.
They looked amazing. Every player looked amazing. It was great to watch. Even a PvP, you know. Sometimes PvPs can get pretty tedious, but that was just brilliant play by Rain. He just read everything, and he knew what was coming, and he was completely ready for it.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see the PvP on Maze, which I'm kind of sad about.
Yeah, I'm definitely sad about that, but SK Telecom fans are definitely not so sad about it.
What a great match. If only it could have gone further. But